Izzy wants to say hi. Yes. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi, Dizzy. Hi, Abby. Hello. and Cougar's here. And Tear's here. Say hi, Tear. Hi. Say hi, Cookie. There's Cookie. He's everybody's here and everybody's saying hi. And I know you don't particularly like Winnie the Pooh, as you have so told me yesterday, but you still got a little while to wait before I can get to the library. So, hoping to do that this weekend. So, I have really nothing I can read except Winnie the Pooh. So I thought but hey, it's a story, right? Yeah. Once upon a bounce. It was a typical Tuesday morning for Tigger. He bounced out of bed, bounced through his bath, splashing water everywhere, bounced out his front door, and hurled himself across the 100-acre wood in a series of leaps and bounds that carried him easily over even the tallest trees until he arrived at Winnie the Pooh's house. As soon as Pooh opened his front door, before he could even say, "Good morning, Tigger," or, "My, aren't you looking particularly well today?" Tigger threw his arms around the portly bear, and they rolled head over heels across the floor into the parlor. "Hiya, Buddy Bear!" shouted Tigger. "Are you as happy to see me as I am happy to be seen?" "Hello, Tigger," Pooh answered. "I'm always glad to see you. I'm even glad to feel you, most of the time." "So what's for breakfast?" Tigger bounced into a chair, rattling the honey pot spread out on the Pooh's dining table. "It's Tuesday, you know." "Is it really?" responded Pooh. "And what exactly has Tuesday to do with you and me and breakfast?" "Why, Tuesday's the day after Wednesday," said Tigger with surprise. "It's the day I always come for breakfast." He tied a napkin elegantly around his neck. "One can't, after all, eat breakfast all by oneself when it's—" Tigger pointed a finger at Pooh Bear. "One," then at himself. "Tuesday. Can one? Hoo-hoo-hoo!" Pooh was well aware that arguing about numbers only made him hungry, and he was hungry enough already. "No one, two, can't, I suppose." He climbed into his chair. "Oh boy," said Tigger, grabbing a pot of honey and pouring a more than large dollop of the sticky sweet liquid down his throat. "I love this stuff," he mumbled when he stopped eating long enough to lick his lips. "Me too," Pooh said quietly, watching Tigger pour down everything from the pot. "You know," said Tigger, after emptying his third or fourth pot of honey, "I bet you love honey as much as I love bouncing." "Yes," Pooh sighed, "and it always seems that there's never enough of what we love most." Tigger stopped right in the middle of a particularly messy slurp, unaware of the honey leaking down over his nose. He gazed at Pooh. "Not enough of what we love the most?" "It seems so," says Pooh. "Good things sometimes just seem to run out." Aw, he looks sad. Climbing slowly and carefully down from the chair, Tigger stood flat-footed and awkward on the wooden floor. "Thanks for the breakfast, Pooh, but I think I'll skip the rest of it. I'm not very hungry all of a sudden." "Goodness," Pooh murmured, "what have I done if he'd have been actually hungry?" For the next few days, the primary topic of conversation was, what in the world is the matter with Tigger? It takes him forever to get from one place to another now. He hardly ever bounces, and he seems so sad. So, demanded Rabbit, what are you going to do about him, Pooh? Pooh scratched his head and he thought. Then he said, I give up. What? No one makes a friend feel better than you do, Pooh, said Piglet. That's right, said Eeyore. Just find Tigger and do what you always do. I suppose I could do that, said Pooh. And off Pooh went to find Tigger. Hello, Tigger, Pooh said. Yow, shouted the startled Tigger, bouncing several feet in the air, landing on his feet. Tigger threw his arms around Pooh and rested his head on Pooh's shoulder. Please, Pooh boy, don't ever do that again. Certainly, Tigger, Pooh agreed. I must have scared you, but could you please exactly tell me why you don't want me to do what I did? He pulled thoughtfully on his ear. I hope it's not what I always do, whatever it is. Just don't make me bounce like that, said Tigger. I haven't got that many left to waste, you know. You haven't? Asked Pooh. Well, I always figured it was one of those great big numbers that somewhere came after 2. He leaned in close to Pooh. Pooh rubbed his ear thoughtfully. But somebody told me once, I don't remember who exactly, that good things just seem to run out, said Tigger. Oh, I heard that one too, said Pooh, but I can't remember who told me that. Pooh crinkled his brow because his brows were always crinkled when he was thinking. Besides, how can you run out of something? Pooh asked slowly. When you don't run, you bounce. Say, responded Tigger, that's a pretty good question. Yes, I knew it must be, because I certainly don't know the answer to it, said Pooh. So maybe you don't run out of bounces? Said Tigger. Maybe not, said Pooh. Pooh was now much more excited to remember to crinkle his brow. If up means more, which I'm certain it sometimes does. Sure it does, agreed Tigger. Like stocking up on honey, or dressing up, or growing up. Then certainly bounces, which all go up, should never end, should they? No siree, hooted Tigger. He was so happy he launched himself upward in one tremendous bounce. It was the most amazing bounce ever seen in the 100-acre woods. Because Tigger was happy, he could finally bounce and didn't have to worry about ever not bouncing and using them up. The end. I hope you enjoyed the story, Abby. I love you very much. I hope you have sweet dreams tonight. And I'll see you this weekend.